Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for you, tuning in to the day's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's the link in the description box below. It takes you right to my book online page. All right. In the past, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Feels like this is someone fearful, someone communicating from their anxiety. There's something about how this female, we'll just gender this Queen of Swords, as she feels like she communicates in painful, manipulative ways. Feels like when she's in pain, she's making it other people's problem, and she's talking about it, and she's worrying about things, and it feels like she's trying to control a narrative as well with what she's saying. What is this? She's trying to convince someone. There's a tale of woe here, and she's juggling people, telling them trying to convince them of who she is, trying to get people to invest in her. It feels like that's what her intentions are, wanting people to perceive her, wanting people to invest in her, but she's coming from such a negative space and such a worried space. What do we need to know about this past person? She's trying to control the narrative. She's trying to control the narrative around you. She doesn't want people to invest in you. She doesn't, it feels like there's some type of competition. There's some beef between the two of you, or she's got the beef. I don't think you're really paying attention to this. It feels like you're not even communicating with this energy. It feels like you're focusing on building your abundance, on your security, your stability, legacy building. So I don't know, it doesn't feel like what she's saying is having an effect. It doesn't matter who she's telling these negative things about you. It feels like she doesn't want people to invest in you. She doesn't want people to like you. She wants to control how people perceive you. And it doesn't feel like you're communicating at all to her or trying to convince anyone of who you are. You're just focusing on what you're doing. You're focusing on your action. You're investing in yourself. You're investing in your future. You're investing in whatever this is that you're building. It feels like a legacy. It feels like happily ever after, something you're passionate about. I think this person is trying to block your resources. Like, you'll have no friends. I don't want anyone to help you. That's what she's, Queen of Swords in reverse. It's not working. It doesn't feel like you're engaging in this activity. It doesn't feel like you're trying to convince people. It feels like you're just focusing on you, and it's working. Ignoring this person. All right, in current energy, we have the Four of Wands, a celebration, a victory, a celebration. What's this celebration? Wow. Okay. Someone's coming in. That's an energy of celebration. It feels like someone wants to celebrate with you. What's the celebration? What is it that we need to know about this current energy? Temperance. Feels like you've been very patient. Feels like you've been alchemizing a lot, facing your fears. Are you celebrating the end of a painful cycle? Communication coming in, impassioned, exciting communication. Oh, about justice. Oh, this is oh, wow. Okay. The Tower, justice. This person from the past, there's some type of justice that's coming out. And it's creating a celebration for you. It feels like someone's coming in to tell you about this. It feels like the end of these painful communications. It feels like, let me tune into this a little bit more. It feels like this person from your past has said so much negatively about you. And you've been patient. It feels like you haven't been addressing it. Focusing on you. And yet there's justice in the environment for you. This person might be family. This Queen of Swords in the past that I was talking about. This very well could be family. Could be... This person has operated in a way that's just hard to understand why they would go so whole ham on you, so negative, so anti-you, so cruel what they've said about you. And it feels like this person, maybe you've had the trouble, this person not liking you and actively working to trash you. Jeez, it feels like there's just a history here of not wanting you to be welcome, not wanting you to find peace, not wanting you to succeed, not wanting you to be happy. Yeah. It's like a constant. This person has created such injustice for you. It feels like in the past you're already recognizing you can't, just ignore and focus on you. Feels like that what your tactic was in the past. And now there's some type of justice coming in. It feels like people are seeing this, what this person has done, and how cowardly it is. I don't think you ever expected this to happen, for people to see this person and care what they're doing to you. It feels like you care about yourself and you've been focusing on yourself, and that's shifted the energy. Instead of trying to chase people, instead of trying to convince people of what the truth is, it feels like by focusing on you, you've created justice for yourself. And it feels like it feels like this person wanted you to be the outsider, the scapegoat, wanted you to be the black sheep. And something has shifted in the energy. A tower, a collapse of the delusion of all that this person has tried to put on you, that you're the problem. It's not holding up anymore. It's collapsing. This person's world is collapsing too. Their point of view, how they perceive themselves as good and upstanding, and others. This person has a lot of black and white thinking that's keeping them really stuck. And it looks like they've created a cloud of confusion around you. They've wanted everyone to abandon you. And it feels like it's worked to some degree. It just doesn't look like you are abandoning yourself any longer. It feels like you've matured, and you realize if you don't like me, if you can't perceive me and see me, then that's okay. I'm not going to try to convince you. That's a level of maturity and confidence. Not that everybody has to like you, but that you're okay when someone doesn't. That's confidence. All right. In what's hidden, we have the Four of Swords. Healing. Healing. This is very healing for you. What's happening is definitely happening for you. What's interesting is I feel like in the past you really needed this. You really wanted this. It's like maybe even a fantasy that everybody sees you, the lights are turned on, and this person who has just had it out for you and your family. It feels like family. But it just doesn't work anymore. What's interesting is it feels like you've taken yourself to a mature place where what these people feel about you is irrelevant. And that's when things have shifted for you. And that's why you don't need this to feel better. It's like, oh, that's interesting. When I was chasing, when I needed this to happen, then it didn't happen. But when I'm living it, I'm living my truth, and I'm caring for myself, then that happens. It's energetically very accurate. It feels like there's a lot to learn here. This is very healing, what's happening. It's helping you love yourself, reaffirm. It feels like you've already been on that journey. And it feels like others are supporting you. Others are seeing you, supporting you, loving you, caring for you. That's what this Four of Wands, it's been a challenge to find that celebration in family, it feels like. This is really beautiful. This feels just healing, rebalancing. As I'm perceiving it, it feels like you've created this space within yourself, and now you're inviting others in. You're no longer chasing people, begging them to see you. You've just been focusing on you, how you feel about yourself. Do I like me? Yes. That's all that matters. And that's shifted. This is really beautiful. This feels very healing. It feels like family members reaching out, apologizing, trying to create connection where there once was a lot of strife, a lot of truths, maybe some difficult truths, but this is very successful. It feels like maybe a little surprising to have people who once cut you out, that they're wanting to fight for a connection with you. They're reworking things. Yeah, that's it. This feels very healing. All right. Outcome and advice is the Nine of Cups in reverse. This feels like the person who is being exposed, is being seen, who's had it out for you, who's just really made your life impossible. And it looks like they're, what I'm looking at here, the message is, wow. Oh, this is so clear. They're so out of balance. They're unhappy. And they're alone. No one's around them. No one's coming to what they've wanted for you, what they have created for you. They're receiving the karma. So whatever, they wanted you to be alone. They didn't want anyone to support you. They wanted you to be so unhappy and have nothing. This is someone, they really are giddy and happy when you're suffering. And the karma is that once you disengaged from this and decided, I'm just going to focus on me, investing in me, investing in my future, it feels like you went no contact or stopped caring about people who don't care for you, matching the energy a bit, not in a mean way, but just letting go of that energy. And by doing that, you are creating justice. It feels like if you kept fighting, you would never get to this point. But by you not needing this, by leveling up, it's happening. And they are receiving karma. They're alone, not supported, unhappy. Nothing's happening for them. Feels like they have a real potential here to learn from their mistakes. That's my hope, that anybody who's this much out of balance and really has it out for someone else, not taking responsibility for their actions, their behavior. This person feels like they can't. It feels like they've done this for so long that they don't know how to take responsibility and accountability. They've just always blamed you. It's just been the easy way to go. And it looks like you've learned that to protect yourself from this person, which is good. Okay, this person, it looks like they're wanting to communicate with you and the outcome and advice, but I'm not getting that they've changed. They're just in a really crappy place. Let me kind of tune into that a little bit more. Let me get closer. I know this is a general reading, but there's a message here in the outcome and advice that it feels like this person wants to come in and some type of communication. You feel very guarded, and I think you should be. I think that is fair. I think that is wise to be guarded from this, against this energy who just, there's something sus about now that they're being seen, now that they're caught, they've got a change of mind. Sure, the timing of that has nothing to do with it. It just, this person's very insecure. Very insecure. They feel like they're jealous of you. They compete with you. I don't feel like you feel that at all with this person. That's definitely a them issue. So their challenge in the outcome, it feels like what they're communicating, it's like they can't help themselves. They've practiced not liking you and competing with you and needing to bat you down, take you down a notch. This person can't see you succeed, hates to see you win, and has said as much to everyone since you were a child. It feels like this person has been spreading gossip and misinformation about you. And so what are they going to say that's going to somehow make it all okay? I get the feeling this person is like, oh, my bad, let's move on. And it's like that is not a sorry. For some of you, there's like, I'm sorry. All right, can we move on now? Are we better? Can we work that? It's like, oh, that is not how things work. Because then that makes it your job to repair and fix and make everything okay. No. No, saying you're sorry is a beginning place, maybe. If you can start telling me about what you did, so I can tell that you feel bad about it, so you can take accountability. This person has a lot to say. They need to explain what they did so you can tell if they do understand what type of damage and hurt that they cause. There needs to be, if there's an apology, it's more than just I'm sorry and let's move on, because this makes me really uncomfortable. This person has to do work and has to remedy and has to be accountable and it takes as long as it takes, and show you that they can change. And I don't feel that this is authentic. It feels like this person wants, oh my gosh, it's happened so long ago. It's excuses. Somehow this person just creates chaos wherever they go. And it looks like everybody's is not drinking the Kool-Aid anymore. This person has lost their power. They want people to work with them. They want opportunities. But nobody is investing in them. No one wants to work with them. And it feels like kind of including you. Because as I'm perceiving it, this person isn't authentic. This person just wants this to go away. They're not willing to address it and take accountability and let what's happened, what they've done, like owning, like that's who they are. They are someone who has mistreated someone, maybe from childhood, and created the most painful experiences. This is not something that oh, I'm sorry can just wipe away. And it's not your job to repair this connection. If this person wants this connection repaired, they've got to do all the work. That feels like I don't know. You do what you want to do, but that's the message that I've got. Like, it's not your job to go in and make this person comfortable or heal them. I feel like you know that. I feel like you're like, yeah, I'm way ahead of you. I think you know this person and this aspect of them this really terrifying, cruel aspect. I think you know this aspect of them more than they even know this side of themselves. So until they own that, it feels like there's no space here, no room for any type of real relationship. All right. Wow. Hope that was helpful. Have a great day. Bye.